All right, guys, we got to talk about something. So I have what they call ADD and ADHD. So with that being said, I am just now getting back on medicine for that. The previous company I was with did not allow that type of medicine to be taken with the places I was going to do my job. But now I'm getting back on it, so my attention can stay focused, especially working by myself. But the issue is during the week, Monday through Friday, during normal business hours, if you don't have a car in the shop that I'm working on, or you're coming by to see about getting work done, please don't come by. Because don't take this wrong, but when people come by to the shop to hang out, check it out, and see what's going on, or try to hang out and try to learn something or whatever, it's taking my mind and my focus off of what I'm doing, and it is unfair to the customer that I'm working for, and it's unfair to myself because this is the way I live. This is the way I pay my bills. So, I mean, I hate to be that way, but if you don't have a car up here, or you're progressively trying to have some work done on your car, don't come by. Don't. Because the moment you pull in that driveway, my attention is gone. I no longer know what I'm doing right in front of me. My attention is on who's outside and who's walking through that door. Because I have to protect what's in this shop. Not all this is mine. Even though some of it is, I don't want it to be taken away from me or have to replace it, because I've worked all my life to have it. So it's I've already had some incidences. People show up and they hang out for hours. Well, during those hours, I'm not getting anything done because I'm entertaining you while you're in my shop. So I hate to have this conversation, but I had to have it, and we will move forward. On a better note, I have spoken with Printworks out of Paris, and we are actively working on the new logo, along with getting shirts, hats, and stickers, also business cards. So we're actively trying to move towards that, and those will be available in the next coming weeks. There's not any kind of website or anything, so if you want a hat or a t-shirt or of some sort, let me know. Email me your t-shirt size. I'll let you know how much it's going to cost you, and I'll put in the order. This first order is for myself and close friends and family. I'm just trying to get stuff for myself right now. So once I get that in my possession, I'll be able to show people what the product is, and then if you want some to purchase, I can make that order. So we'll just kind of play that by ear, and yeah. So that's all I got right now. So have a great day. Well then, we are back in Texas, and didn't do any filming on the first day. Not a whole lot happened in here, but this is day 2, and I'll show you the new addition. New seat from Kirky. This thing is serious. We got some trimming to do to make that fit, but that's the seat that I want in this car. that fits me. So we're gonna make that fit and build a roll cage around that. So that's an awesome new addition. I stole the L88 style custom hood off the 69, and the 69 is getting the Stinger style hood. I don't want to cut anymore for the Holley high ram in this hood, so we're just going to keep this one over here on the 69, and we'll be cutting into that one. So I've been waiting on some more parts to come in for the 6.0. So today we're going to go ahead and start building these heads for the Iron 6.0. Got the Texas Speed Beehive 660 springs, titanium retainers, yada yada. Got the comp cam hardened keepers, and I got the comp cam spring tool. So let's get to it. Boom, just like that. Texas Speed springs, titanium retainers, and comp cam keepers installed. Boom. You're not going to believe what just got dropped off here. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is the donor car for the 66 Mustang Fastback that's coming into the shop. So we're going to be taking this 5.0 and this 5-speed transmission and putting it in the 66. So donor car, man, she's rough. Apparently they had a big rat in the car that chewed through some wires on the way here. So this should be fun. I want to go ahead and put some rat traps out in the shop because can't have that. But she's rough. She's rough, but she's all here. Let's see here. Mustangs, I don't know these cars. What's this thing? Oh my. 5.0. Well, it drove here. So it's got a custom way to start it. So she runs. They drove it here, but it won't stay idle. Interesting. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. It'll fit in this car. This thing is, it's a little, it's little. Well, of course the seat doesn't move either. Yeah, project car. A couple days later, I don't remember if I said or not, but this was getting a nitrous kit. Well, we're taking that off now. I'm actually trading that nitrous express maximizer 5 system for a VS Racing 80 or 88 millimeter turbo full Corvette turbo kit. So put this one in. We're doing some minor maintenance on that. My father and I took a day and pulled the majority of the front end of this car apart, getting it closer and closer, ready to start going back together. I've got my LS3. It's just hanging out. I'm still accumulating parts to build this, and I'm waiting on a single $10 part to put the 6.0 together. So we're waiting on that to come in. As you saw, I got the springs installed. We're getting there. All right. There's that 5.0. 5-speed training. Actually pretty clean. The car's looked a lot worse than the actual engine does. So I'm going to continue to get this cleaned up some more, get it painted, get it ready to go in the car. The car will be here today or Friday. So we got the donor car outside hanging out. I drove Big Booty Jew today because I had a big box come in the mail yesterday. And got the Bel Air outside because, well, there's no room inside. So you haven't seen the console that I'm building, or me and my father are building, or me and my father and my nephew, for the Suburban. So this is where the new shifter's going to be, cup holders, and I got a tray to put like your cell phone and stuff like that right here. And then I got one of the early 2000s Chevy center console flip down lids. End up mounting this guy here, so yeah, get something that works. And we're mounting the subwoofer down there, and we got our 6-inch speakers on the side. So yeah, once we do the full manual 4L80 swap, I think it'll be cool. I also got a, getting a backup camera too, because you can't see nothing out of that Suburban. Well, it's a beautiful day here. What do you think, Peyton? Might get some crates put onto the cars instead of using jack stands all the time. But I'll show you what we got done so far today. Test fit the engine, the 5.0 and the 66. The T5 transmission actually fits perfectly with the factory transmission hole, so that's gonna be awesome. 9-inch, we're gonna try to save that old factory rear end. And yeah. So that's what we're doing on this glorious Saturday. Making stuff for the shop. Only got 3 done, but they're legit. Man, those crates look so much better than jack stands. I mean, no, they're not the nice fancy race ramps, but on a budget for under $100, she's nice and sturdy and on her own weight, and looks so much safer and looks so much better in the shop. So I'll be building another set for this car, and probably another set for that car. All right, so underneath the heater here, because it was a nice brisk 40-something degrees this morning. As you saw, we just cleaned up the threads, and now that that's done, I'm going to clean the block, the external side, and we're gonna paint this today. So yeah, perfect time for the neighbors to start cutting grass. Time to close the door. All right, so the block has been cleaned, painted, all of the threads have been chased. It's ready for assembly, so we're going to go ahead and put the cam in. Upgraded 3-bolt design, and it is a Texas Speed. Oh, look at that. It's like that ketchup pre stuff. We went with the Texas Speed Cletus McFarland Bald Eagle cam. So It's kind of what inspired this build. So we're just gonna keep running it. You know, and if we don't like it, later on we'll change it out. Whatever. No good way to do this, so whatever. Too much, not enough, whatever. So this is the Bald Eagle 229, 242, 600 lift with a 115 LSA. So should be a pretty ratty cam still. Find your home. All right. All right, so close the door for y'all. Boom, there she is. All right, so our LS7 lifters installed. You saw how messy that was. They were already soaking in oil when they came in the package, but I just went ahead and soaked them for a couple days in a good mixture of zinc and the oil we're going to be using in this engine, which I gotta get better at this. My camera died yesterday midday, didn't have the charger, so oh wow, I'm really dark. There it goes. All right, cool. I see it's a little rainy and miserable outside today, so but I'll get you caught up on what I did yesterday. Intake's just sitting on here, headers are on there for aesthetics. Got the heads bolted on, got the new valley cover on there, all nice and tidied up and torqued down. Waiting on my cam gear to come in so I can finish the timing up. Oil pump on, get the front cover on, and then waiting on the, oh man, what is it called? Windage tray to come in so I can put the oil pan on. Whew, struggling there for a second. All right, now that is the turbo hot side for the C6. Just kind of bolted it on here to see, get a reference of how tall it's going to be, since I have the same intake on the C6. Because I really want to run the water to air intercooler that goes inside the high ram and just run it directly from the turbo into the intake. So I think I'm going to actually raise this up and bring it out a little bit. Get it away from the intake. It's super close. I mean, this bend is very drastic, and I gotta have some sensors and stuff in there, so move that around a little bit, be okay. These are my valve covers I had sitting away hiding. So Dave, you're getting the factory valve covers I had on mine, so I'll clean them up, don't worry. They'll be prettier than this, don't worry. So yeah, but today we're going to focus on Mustang. Our new brake master cylinder coming in from Wildwood. Supposedly it's a direct bolt-in kit for this particular car. When it's real crappy outside, it's a little cramped in here because I have to keep the 55 in here, but look at that view though. Who doesn't like that? So can't complain too much. All right guys, I know this video is kind of long. I'm gonna try to keep them a lot shorter than this, and this is like 2 weeks crammed into one video, so it's a little bit longer than normal, so it gets a little boring sometimes, but hey, we're trying. I I noticed I didn't formally introduce the 66 Mustang Fastback, so here she is in all her glory. This car was found in a barn not far from here. It was primered, and the owner took it back down to the original yellow. It's an all original car, never been restored, fastback, sweet ride. It's got a full pony car interior, so it is pretty slick. As you can see, that is the engine wiring harness that I'm going to be feeding through the firewall to feed the engine. I've got the chassis harness started, and so we're getting there. You know, wiring takes a little bit of time. We're getting that done. And then I've also got my Wildwood master cylinder, doing all new brake lines and everything. So hopefully we can get this car on the road and be running and driving and legal at that. So, and reliable. It's the biggest thing. That's about it for this video. Man, lots going on, but we're kicking it off. I appreciate all your guys' support and help, and like I said, we will be getting merchandise soon, so we're almost there. Probably the next video. All right guys, love y'all. Y'all don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace out.